Welcome back to East and West Shared Stories, where we bridge cultures by exploring the powerful ideas that shape our world. Today, we journey into the heart of the modern Western ethos. We ask a challenging question. In the battle for our attention and our way of life, is the quiet contemplation of Zen minimalism losing to a far more powerful, practical force? Does your day feel like a relentless race against the clock? A constant sprint from one task to the next? If you find yourself always striving to do more in less time, you are living the reality of the 21st century. This pressure, this unyielding pace, has become the default rhythm of modern life. But what if this isn't a flaw to be corrected? What if this isn't a problem to be solved by slowing down? What if this very drive for speed and convenience is, in fact, the engine of prosperity, particularly in the dynamic economies of the West? Today, we challenge conventional wisdom and explore how the powerful forces of supply and demand, amplified by our need for efficiency, are making our societies richer, not poorer. Our first crucial point is the undeniable truth of the modern tempo of life. In a globalized world where competition is fierce and innovation is constant, speed is no longer a luxury. It is a fundamental strategy for survival and growth. Imagine a startup in Silicon Valley trying to compete if its product development cycle took years, not months, or a financial institution making decisions hours after the market shifts. It's simply not feasible. The fastest often not only wins, but defines the new standard. And intertwined with speed is convenience, the ultimate expression of efficiency. Think about the incredible impact of technological advancements. Ordering groceries with a single tap, having them delivered to your door within the hour, freeing up precious time that you can now allocate to higher value activities, whether that's focusing on your career, learning a new skill, or spending quality time with family. Consider the transformative power of AI tools that can summarize complex reports in moments or automate repetitive tasks, fundamentally changing how we work. This isn't just about personal ease. It's about optimizing human capital and resources on a societal scale. This relentless drive for efficiency, fueled by a competitive marketplace, is a cornerstone of Western economic growth, allowing individuals and businesses to achieve more, faster, and smarter. It's how economies expand, jobs are created, and overall wealth accumulates. Next, let's explore the powerful allure of instant gratification, a phenomenon that perfectly illustrates the dynamic interplay of supply and demand. Our digital culture has cultivated an expectation of now. We expect instant replies to messages, next day or even same-day delivery, and real-time updates on literally everything. This isn't merely a sign of growing impatience. It's a new standard of service and expectation shaped by constant technological progress and fierce market competition. In stark contrast, Zen minimalism often champions patience, urging us to thoughtfully curate, reflect, and embrace slower processes. While inherently valuable for personal well-being, this philosophy often clashes with the prevailing currents of a world that increasingly rewards and facilitates immediate results. When life feels like a constant race, the promise of immediate fulfillment, of having what you want when you want it, becomes infinitely more compelling than the discipline of delayed gratification. But here's where the power of supply and demand truly shines. This pervasive desire for immediacy has not merely been accommodated, it has actively fueled the creation of incredibly sophisticated and responsive markets. Companies like Amazon, for instance, didn't just capitalize on this demand. They built an entirely new global infrastructure around it. This involved massive investments in logistics, technology, and workforce development, creating millions of jobs and generating immense economic value. The collective consumer desire for now doesn't just get satisfied. It compels the market to become more efficient, more innovative, and ultimately far more productive, continually pushing the boundaries of what's possible in terms of delivery and service. Our fourth point delves into the heart of consumer culture and its symbiotic relationship with economic growth. Brands are masters at leveraging urgency and convenience to drive purchasing decisions. A limited time offer or a one-click buy button isn't just a marketing gimmick. It's a finely tuned mechanism designed to convert latent demand into immediate transactions. This mechanism serves as a crucial lubricant for the engine of commerce. Every rapid purchase sends a potent signal throughout the supply chain, a signal to increase production, optimize shipping, hire more workers, and invest in further innovation. This constant, high-velocity exchange of goods and services is precisely what fuels dynamic economic cycles. While Zen minimalism advocates for restraint and mindful acquisition, often questioning the necessity of new purchases, this perspective can be challenging to adopt in a world where consumption drives economic activity. A healthy, growing economy isn't one where capital sits idle. It's one where money moves, facilitating the exchange of value. The rapid movement of capital, fueled by consumer demand, generates tax revenue, which in turn funds public services like infrastructure, education, and healthcare. It also finances research and development, spurring the next wave of innovation. Furthermore, in many Western societies, a fast-paced, productive lifestyle has become an undeniable signal of success and importance. Being busy, having a packed schedule, possessing the latest technological tools, or being able to quickly acquire desired goods are often perceived as markers of achievement. This social validation creates a self-reinforcing loop. Individuals strive for more, contributing to economic output, while the market responds by offering even greater speed and convenience. This is the positive feedback loop of supply and demand in action, contributing to a society that values dynamism and rewards effort, ultimately fostering greater collective wealth. Our fifth crucial area is how technology acts as the ultimate catalyst in this equation. Modern apps and digital platforms are not just designed for convenience. They are meticulously engineered for speed and frictionless user experience. Underlying this is the incredible power of algorithms, complex computational formulas that learn our preferences, predict our needs, and offer hyper-personalized solutions. They are built to streamline, to accelerate, and to remove any friction from the process of meeting our desires. Whether it's a personalized shopping feed, instant recommendations for entertainment, or immediate access to educational content, technology ensures our demands are met with unparalleled ease and speed. Zen minimalism, with its emphasis on conscious consumption, deliberate choice, and a detachment from material desire, often finds itself at odds with this technologically optimized environment. It's challenging to practice mindful consumption when every digital space is designed to encourage continuous engagement and rapid acquisition. Our devices and platforms are essentially extensions of the demand side of the market, constantly presenting new opportunities for consumption and interaction. However, this isn't a critique of technology. It's an acknowledgement of its immense power in shaping economic landscapes. This technological architecture is the invisible scaffolding of the modern supply and demand economy. It facilitates instantaneous market reactions, enables global trade at unprecedented speeds, and connects billions of consumers with a vast array of goods and services. By making consumption and production so incredibly efficient, technology drastically expands the market, driving innovation, fostering intense competition, and ultimately delivering greater value and choices to consumers, which directly translates into increased societal wealth and a higher quality of life for many. So, as we conclude our exploration, where does this leave the debate between speed, convenience, and the pursuit of Zen? Is the relentless march of efficiency a moral compromise? Our argument is that it represents a profound pragmatic truth about the drivers of modern prosperity. The Western economic model, rooted in the dynamic interplay of supply and demand and supercharged by an insatiable appetite for speed and convenience, has generated unprecedented wealth. This isn't just about accumulating material goods. This wealth has funded the scientific breakthroughs that cure diseases, the technological innovations that connect us globally, and the educational systems that empower future generations. It has built robust infrastructures, supported vast social safety nets, and provided opportunities that were unimaginable a century ago. The speed and convenience we now take for granted are not merely frivolous desires. They are the byproducts of systems designed to maximize output, encourage relentless innovation, and continually raise the collective standard of living. By optimizing time and resources at every turn, societies can direct their energies towards grander challenges and loftier goals. This is the practical, real-world application of economic principles, transforming demand into supply and supply into widespread prosperity. It demonstrates how a demand-driven, efficiency-focused system can be incredibly effective at making a society, as a whole, richer, healthier, and more advanced. The implications extend beyond individual consumption. This economic framework of rapid supply meeting dynamic demand has enabled globalized trade, reduced costs of essential goods, and fostered cultural exchange. It means that cutting-edge medical treatments developed in one part of the world can be rapidly distributed to another. It means that education and information are more accessible than ever before. This is the power of a system that prioritizes efficiency and responsiveness. It's a system that, for all its complexities, has fundamentally elevated human potential and well-being on a massive scale. It showcases how understanding and harnessing economic forces can lead to profound societal advancement. So, we've explored how speed and convenience, powered by the fundamental principles of supply and demand, are not just shaping, but actively enriching Western societies. But what are your thoughts? Is this pragmatic pursuit of prosperity the only path forward? Or are there elements of balance that we must carefully consider? Share your unique perspectives and insights in the comments below. We value every contribution to this vital conversation. And if you're passionate about these deep dives into the powerful forces that shape our cultures and economies, please support the channel, subscribe to East and West Shared Stories, and hit that notification bell so you never miss our next thought-provoking exploration. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, stay curious.